Hello friends, welcome to another Palia video. In this video today we are trying to make a shorter version of my 10 room tours through the mix of a restaurant with a museum. And yeah, we are going straight in this time. Basically the whole restaurant museum mix is split into 3 parts. I mean it has blue color on the left side, which is the fish museum side. In the middle there's that berry part that basically just is there so you have like a cleaner border between the blue and the red part, and the red part on the right side is basically the bug museum. So yeah, when we go inside to the left side, there's shelves with stuff placed inside, pots and stuff. And we have many lights and decorations placed on the wall, and there's table Kenyatta, dining table Kenyatta placed with food. I have all the craftable dishes inside that whole restaurant except for the ones from the Maji market and from the campfire. On the other side we have something to wash our hands when you get inside the restaurant, another shelf, same wall decorations, and table tish. Table tish is a birthday afternoon tea party dining table basically. If you want to spend a nice birthday day with your friends or have like just some cake and like the sweet stuff. So in the kitchen area on the right side we have many bottles. It's also for cleaning the dishes. On top of the shelves are basically pots. So this one is basically for all the drinks you order in the restaurant. And you have many things to clean the dirty dishes. There's also more drinks in here. I left the door open on purpose, so that's the right area basically. And you have even the big frames on top. That's the position you can only use. Oh, that's glitching. Inside the main house, that you can put those frames up on top right there. Even with the lights up there, it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's the bottle and dishing wash side. And the other side is the kitchen where you have like jugs and pitchers standing around there. And some more pots over here, and even a shelf in the middle where you may have cooking books or stuff like that. So yeah, basically that's like the first room of the restaurant right here. Then we go further inside the main room of the restaurant, and I guess we start off with the right side. Some banners and frames and decorations hanging on the walls. Then there's table Gina, which basically has mushroom soup as kind of a meme placed on it, since Hekla often talks about it, that she needs like healthy food and stuff like that. And I don't know, Hekla's kind of a fan of that mushroom soups from the dialogues. Behind it is table Nio, where you have like hot dogs and some spicy food. So that's the red area over here. We make a little detour. And in the middle room towards the bug museum where we get later to, there's the table Tamala and Hassian with the portrait. Also there's a plaque for the bug museum already up there above the window. And it's a double table basically for friends to sit, and you can grab like all the food that's on your table. There's many different variations like rice and vegetables and stuff, and you just grab whatever fits your dish, and it's for like, I guess, the longer evenings. And on the other side you also have that nice fireplace where you have 2 sitting options to just have like a drink when you want to take a break, or it's like in the winter and you want a warm place to sit in front of. So I like those kind of middle rooms a lot. That's basically how they look when I turn around. And now we are going towards the other side. In the main room, in the middle, there's another like birthday party table with like all the sweet dishes we have in the game right now. I used couches in the middle from the Capital Chic set, cause that's the only place they kind of fit in. If I put them like on the right side, it gets a little bit crampy with like the doors. There's not enough space. They just wouldn't fit in well there, so I decided to go for only couches in the middle. Also, if you put them on the front rows, they also block like the walking space you needed. So that's why there's only couches in the middle. But yeah, the next table in the middle with berry color is the ramen table, basically. Then we have table gel. A little bit meat themed. It was just like kind of what was missing with like the onion soup and stuff like that. And then we have table ref, of course, with many different types of soups, as much as I could place inside it. So to have a little overview over the room in the end, we'll just like make one turn from where we stand right here. There's the cooking plaque up there. And that's it for this room. And the middle room towards the fish museum basically has the same thing. 2 chairs in front of the fireplace to have a nice evening with a drink. And then there's a table with the Aina and the Hodari portrait. And this one is basically the fish dish table. You see many kind of different fish dishes on it, and I think it like kind of suits the fish museum, even if I feel kind of bad for the fishes over there that need to watch the food that's basically produced from them. Set. So we start with the bug museum. The bug museum has much different bellflower decoration. And I guess we'll go like one round around it for all the bugs that are in here. I have 80 bugs in here, every bug 2 times. And the rainbow butterfly 4 times. So you can see all the different kind of bugs that exist in the game right now when I make this kind of video. So that's basically it. On the top we have Ravenwood lamps. And it's basically the bugs on both sides. So the left side has the same bugs as the right. It's like symmetrical. In the middle they are sometimes split like to the left and right side, like here with the beetles and stuff. In the middle section those tables have like 8 identical bugs on them. In the middle is a small sitting area we have right here with armchairs and to drink a little bit of tea. And even at the fireplace here we have a nice little table with 2 armchairs where you can sit for warmth in the winter and have a nice little tea, or even at a cold evening. I feel like those kind of places look very chill for cold days. There's of course many sitting options, bellflower armchairs, there's dragon-tide orchids. I have bellflower rugs all around the museum. I use bellflower standing lamps, ravenwood folding screens, bellflower dressers and bellflower wall shelves. So all overall, with the lamps on top as well, this room is kind of expensive. So we go over fast to the fish side and make a tour there as well. It has the same decoration as the bug room, but not in red, but in blue, of course. Like the bug side is red and the fish side is blue. Kind of fitting, I guess. And there's 162 fishes in here, so basically we have every fish 2 times here. And I didn't need any filler like I did with the bug museum, because the bug museum basically had like those rainbow butterflies as fillers, right? And this side didn't need that filler. So it kind of barely got finished. It was really a hard fight to fit all those fishes in here. And it was hard work to even place all of them. So yeah, we are trying to make like one tour right back here. And then we go towards the middle fishes, like I use nightstands from the bellflower set here, cause the small ones basically could be put on them very nicely. I think it fits like in the middle between the big dining tables. So that was a nice addition right here. Here's the rest of those small ones. The small ones fit in very nicely in the middle. And I guess after I finished it with those nightstand, I thought, well, I had some of those bigger sized fishes left. So it went like small tables from the bellflower set. I actually crafted more nightstands than I needed for this one. But maybe later on down the line they will add like some more small fishes in other areas. And that's basically when I'm gonna use those, right? You can never have enough furniture if you already have kind of a style for a museum. My favorite area is actually the race up here, so that's why they are at the fireplace at the end. But overall, it's kind of ordered. I mean, you probably don't see it, but like the bigger fishes are like down here, like sturgeons, and even up there the unicorn and stuff. And then we have like an eel area in the middle. And it kind of has its own order, but it's like hard to grasp probably. Maybe you get it, maybe you don't get it. But yeah, that's basically my project right here. So we are back at the restaurant. And it really took a lot of time, like, to color all that stuff, craft all that decoration. And how it turned out is, in my eyes, a wonderful project. I'm very satisfied and happy about how it turned out. So yeah. Overall, I can only say that that's all I have to say. Probably I hope it's hopefully a shorter version for people who don't like to watch much explanations, even if I tend to talk about stuff along the way. So at this point, I guess we'll go out of it, and I can only say that I hope you liked it at this point in time. And I wish you a nice Christmas and a nice time in Palia as well. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.